Hello, Leo. This is going to be your general tarot reading for February 2021. So, this reading applies for you if you are a Leo rising, Leo sun, Leo moon, or a Leo Venus. There will be a timestamp down below in the description box for the very beginning of the actual reading if you would like to skip ahead to that. Also down there is the names of the decks that I'm using in case you're curious. This reading, because it's geared to a collective, may or may not resonate for you. Some things may resonate with you strongly, other things may not. It may not resonate at all. It's up to you to take what applies and leave the rest, and don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. So, let's see what comes out for Leo for February 2021. There's a lot of background noise going on in the kitchen right now, so hopefully you can hear me okay. And you're not picking up on too much of my breathing. So, let's see. All right, 11 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, nice, you guys. Actually, I'm going to move these up. Happy Valentine's, by the way, if you celebrate it. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to pick a few clarifiers with the top one and then I'll get started. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles or the Princess of Pentacles for a Leo for February 2021. Nice. I almost don't really feel like I need to pick another one. Okay, so your central energy for February 2021 is the Princess of Pentacles, and with it is Ride the Waves, which looks very dynamic and exciting and like things are moving. Waves are coming. So what I'm getting from this is that you have a talent or a skill that you have decided to pursue learning more about as you work in being able to bring in more prosperity, money, abundance. You have in the past possibly hit some kind of a roadblock with what you were doing for money, and so you adjusted. you figured out a different strategy, you came up with new ideas, you figured out a way to be flexible and to go with different methods of receiving money or making money, and it seems as though it's paid off and it's taking off with Ride the Waves. This could also just be a skill or talent. It doesn't have to be tied in with money, but it could be. This could be a new job that you started, deciding to be flexible, adaptable, and creative and try a different avenue or a new avenue with how you make money, and it seems to be taking off. This could be your own business. This could be a side job or a side business, a way of supplementing things. Also, it could be possible that if there are any parents watching, you may have an extremely talented child where they are taking off and riding the waves of their own creativity or talents, or they're learning more about it. It seems as though if you do have children, your children or one child in particular, possibly an earth sign, is really taking off with things like confidence, creativity, relying on their own abilities, taking off with certain talents. They have progressed quite a bit from when they started. This could be an extra curricular activity. This could be a hobby. This could be a lot of different things. I myself am a sun sign Leo, and I can actually see my daughter in this. I have a daughter who's 13 now. She's been studying singing for the past year and a half, and she's taken off with it. She's learning songs in Italian, in Latin, in French, and she has come a very long way from when she started with her extra classes. So, and she is a Virgo. She's a earth sign. So this is funny. Normally I don't see myself in these readings, but I caught that a little bit there. It could be that you have a child that is extra talented and has come a long way with their abilities. That aside, children aside, you are taking off, or you see progress happening with a skill that you have. Okay, so your challenge is the Two of Wands. It may be that you're feeling a tiny bit scattered, or you may have multiple choices to choose from. You may choose, or you may have an option of sticking with what you already know, or with what you've already been doing, or striking out in a completely new direction. And so you may be trying to strategize, get organized, possibly writing lists, possibly even thinking about future ventures that you would like to begin, possibly in the spring. This could involve travel or reaching out. You may have already reached out with something and you're waiting for a response back on something. Could be an opportunity you're waiting on, finding out whether you have it or not, or whether it's happening or not. It's almost like a wait and see energy here right now, but something about this is a challenge. Let me see if I get more information on that. It may just be that you're feeling undecided, or you're not quite sure. You haven't really received outright clarity or an omen or a sign about what direction you should be going in. It's almost like you're waiting and seeing what happens first. But let me look more into it. Tell me more about the Two of Wands for their challenged position. Or it may be that you have had plans for traveling, but now because of circumstances going on in the world, you may not be able to do that. Illusion. Maybe you're hesitating on making a decision or doing something because you want to see proof first that it's real, that the opportunity is real and that it's not an illusion. Manifest. you might be figuring out what you want to manifest or how you want to manifest it. You may be waiting to see if something manifests first before you make a move or before you go out after something. You need proof first that something is real and is not an illusion. So something about this. Anything else? Why is this a challenge though? Maybe you're feeling impatient, you're ready to get going now. Or if you are waiting for some kind of a response, it looks as though it does manifest and you will have some kind of clarity on this. Things are a little bit tricky in February because Mercury is retrograde for most of the month, and it's not exactly the greatest time to get started with anything new or to make major agreements right now. So let's see. Imprudence, home unguarded. It may be that it's a challenge because you have things going on at home. If you have a family, you have to think about how is your family going to do without you if you go on a short trip or go traveling or go with this new thing. It might be somebody watching is a single parent, and so you have to balance home life with work and with the things that you want to do for yourself. It may just be that you might need a house sitter or somebody to kind of cover things while you're away, or you're wondering whether you even have the time or the space to fit all of these things in, all of these, this possibility that you're thinking of doing. You're wondering how things will be without you if you end up having to leave temporarily or start traveling a little bit more, or even put your energy into something new. Or worried about possessions or what you own being unguarded while you're away. Making sure that things are locked up tight, or that you have good house sitters, or possibly even people to watch animals that you have, to make sure you pick the right people, or if there is anyone who would be willing to do that for you. Or yeah, it's just a challenge. You're worried about things being okay while you're away or while you're focused on something else. Or even childcare. It could be childcare is an issue here. I have a feeling you'll figure it out. If anything, wait through Mercury retrograde and see what manifests after it's over, and you'll have much better clarity on this situation after that. So what is helping you is the Fool major arcana. What is helping you is to have faith, trust in the universe and in your own instincts, and to go after something that you want to experience and take a risk of some kind. You may be thinking of jumping into a situation where you really will have no idea of what you're doing, or you've never done this before, but you feel very called to follow a new path in your life and to go in a new direction. You do have spiritual backup with this and protection with this, so I wouldn't worry too much about taking risks right now as long as it feels right for you. You need to trust situations, and that is what's helping you, is you are taken care of on multiple levels. So if you are in a tricky position of about to be jumping into something completely new, it's okay to do that, and if anything, it will help you. But let me get more on that. Tell me more about the Fool. You may have been invited, or you feel an invitation of sorts, even on a spiritual level, like something is beckoning to you. What are you being invited to do? This could even be an invitation for a relationship too, or a friendship. Big picture. Okay, let me get a little bit more. Ooh, nice, you guys. Okay. You have the Fool, Major Arcana, big deal. Taking a leap of faith into something. Possibly you feel invited. Either a person has invited for you to take a risk. It might be that a dear friend or a soulmate or somebody that you're in a relationship with, if you're in one, invites you to take a leap into the unknown with them, possibly to go on some kind of a trip or an adventure of some kind, or to go travel to see them where they are. And it's okay, and it's actually helping you to take risks right now, or to go with invitations. If you receive an invitation, go for it. Accept it, even if it's a little bit scary or outside of your comfort zone or something that you've never done before. I'm getting a strong urge to tell you, you need to take this opportunity. It's very important for you to do so. If you do that, it's going to open up a whole slew of new possibilities for yourself. Even if you're worried about leaving children behind temporarily or a home situation behind, there is a way to work it out where you have somebody looking out after those things for you while you're temporarily away. This could also be an invitation to leap into a relationship with someone, or to see where something takes you. Let's put it that way. But this is in the position of what's helping you, so it is okay to accept the invitation. You will be taken care of, and it seems almost fated in a strange way. Or you've been waiting for some kind of something to show up in your life to break up the monotony. And here it is. It's manifested. So now that it's manifested itself, are you going to be brave enough to accept it now that you have manifested it? I'm almost getting a feeling of shock on your part, like you have been trying so hard to manifest certain things or adventures or a new avenue in your life, but it's almost like you weren't really expecting it to be that real, or to just literally show up out of nowhere. Yeah, so with these two, there is the big picture. What is helping you is to see a larger perspective of things instead of getting caught up in the minutia or the details of situations. Those will take care of themselves because the big picture will take care of it. It's more important for you to have your eyes wide open to possibilities, and also to perceiving things in a much broader, wider, bigger sort of way than usual. Or fate may be involved in this somehow. Or the universe has a hand to play in this. So look at this. Then you have first light at the breaking of the storm. So if you've been experiencing difficult times or difficulty, or things have been very hard for you recently, it seems as though now this is a sign. This is a sign letting you know that things are about to get a lot better, and things already are starting to get a lot better. And it's okay to have faith and trust in that. And also you have discovery, new horizons. You're discovering. This is reminding me of the Fool. You are ready to discover things. You're ready to see what's out there and to new horizons for your life and for yourself. You're feeling a lot more hopeful and positive about things to come and what is possible for you at this time. The storm is over. The worst is over. Things can only get better from here on out, is the message that I'm getting, or at least that's what you need to focus on. Okay, so at your in your instincts, or at the root of the reading, there is the Ace of Cups. Could it be that you have a new romantic interest or a new love coming in? Or this could even be just a new feeling of love in your heart, feeling happier and more joyful and more having faith in magic to be able to pour into your life. It definitely takes your initiative to focus on these things, or to even believe that it's possible in the first place. But I see a renewal of your emotions. You may actually be forming feelings for someone, or you see magic starting to come into your life, or synchronicity, blessings, good fortune, all those wonderful cup things. It's the beginning of a brand new journey. Let me pick a little bit on that. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. Anything else that I need to tell them that hasn't already been said? Ooh, look at that. Wow, you guys. Okay, so with the Ace of Cups, you have embrace. This could very well be a romantic interest or somebody that you are starting to have feelings for. Or someone is starting to have feelings for you. It can also just be magic starting to pour into your life where you feel like you are embraced by the universe and you're able to feel wonder again. This is almost reminding me of an inner child feeling. Sometimes I think adults get a little bit too jaded or a little bit too used to things where they forget to find wonder in the simplest things in life, like a really good hug or love coming into your life, or just the little things. To find wonder in the little things. And the little things are actually not so little. Looks amazing. Looks like an emotional rebirth where you're feeling inspired and you also feel held by the universe, or you feel like you. And I'm noticing this hot air balloon in the background. It may be that she is longing to be held by somebody, and lo and behold, even though she's not aware of it yet because it's behind her, she can't see it. Somebody is on the way to come see her. So interesting. Looks really beautiful, you guys. You're feeling very romantic this month, or just more positive than you have in a while. Feeling more wonder and excitement about things to come and new beginnings. So this could also be somebody may be realizing that they're pregnant, or they're going to have a baby too. That could be one. So, in the recent past, there's the Ace of Wands. It looks as though you already attempted this venture, whatever it is. It was in your challenge. This is in your past. It may be that you were gung-ho about something, or you already took an action, or you already put something out there and now you're waiting for a response back on what to do next in this journey or in this manifestation period. And that might be one of the reasons on why you need proof before you actually really put all of your energy into that, and to make sure that you have everything set up so that things will still continue while you do something else. But you may be on hold temporarily while you're waiting for a response. It looks as though in the future you do get a response and you start the ball rolling, and you suddenly go from a state of waiting. In both of these pictures, they look like they're waiting for me, waiting to me. There's the magician in Manifest. He's waiting on the steps or resting or just thinking for a moment. And so is he. So you may want to take this break while you have it instead of being stressed out by it, because before you know it, things are going to pick back up again. You're going to be pretty busy, actually. So it looks as though you still see potential in this situation. You're just waiting to know what to do next, or what is your next step that you have to take. Or waiting for a go ahead or a go for it from somebody or the universe, or a response of some kind. You may be doubting this month that you might be starting to feel doubts because it's possibly being delayed, but Mercury is retrograde. Things are going to be delayed, and it wouldn't be the right time to necessarily start building it yet, whatever it is. So your best possible outcome is the King of Swords. So this says also, this could be a person. If it is a person, this is Aquarian energy. It could also be an air sign or somebody with air in their chart. This could be somebody who is helping you. This could be a guide, an ally, somebody, a lawyer, a judge. It could be a realtor. It can be a lot of things. This could be an official of sorts that is able to guide you, help you, give you answers to things that you need answers on, or to help you figure out how to go about the logistics of something, whether it involves paperwork, contracts, agreements, legalities, things like that. All that aside, this could be an aspect of you, in which case it's saying your best possible outcome is to be discerning, and also to make sure that you're not allowing your empathy or sensitivity to get in the way of you making the best possible decisions with a clear head right now, to see things in a more objective way, to make a decision. Or also you may be looking at something critically, and I don't mean critically in a bad way. I just mean you're looking at the details of something, or you're looking at how something actually really is and thinking logically about a situation. But let me find out more about it. Tell me more about the King of Swords in their best possible outcome. Patience. Look at something thoroughly before you make an agreement, or before you sign contracts, before you shake hands on something. Have patience with the situation and gather as much information about it as possible. If this is an actual relationship thing, this is saying you may want to do a background check, or to really get to know this person in a patient way before you think about jumping in or getting involved with anyone right now. If they're for you, they'll be perfectly okay with that. So it could also be that you're being patient, waiting for some kind of a response to come to you, or information that you're waiting for. Let me pull one more. Reflection. You definitely need to look at something very clearly and reflect on it. Be patient with the situation. That is your best possible outcome, is to take your time with something, or to really tune in with your rational mind and your intuitive mind, and to be patient with the process. You will receive clarity as your best possible outcome. You will receive the truth. You will receive clarity. You will receive the answers that you seek. Some of these answers may come from within you. Some of these answers might come from an ally of sorts. Or you're being, first you need to reflect intellectually logically, but also intuitively, and pay attention to your feelings involving this matter too. And be patient with yourself. You don't have to hurry before making a decision. It's important for you to really sift through it, or to reflect on it first before you make a major decision. There may be some information that doesn't come in until later, and so if you made a decision now, it would be premature. So, all right. Okay, I'm going to pause this for a second. I need to shut something off. Okay, here I am. All right, so in the near future, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You have 3 out of the 4 aces in this reading for February. That's pretty spectacular. You have the Ace of Cups in your instincts. You have the Ace of Wands as what has already happened. And you have the Ace of Pentacles in the future. If this had to do with a relationship, then I would say it's definitely a new one, or it's one that's either coming in or has already come in. It looks like possibly you may have jumped into it and gotten physically involved fairly quickly, or it started as a passionate physical thing. Then you are starting to develop actual feelings. And in the future, it looks as though things progress and you actually become official, or it's definitely something that is a relationship or is happening and can continue to grow in the future. And actually, that's when it actually becomes a relationship. That's one potential in here for someone possibly. It could also be saying that this new avenue that you have already begun, that is bringing you lots of prosperity and forward movement and good luck, it is going to continue to grow and become an actual business, or a fairly permanent way of making money, possibly. Or you may expand it where it's an official business now, if it was some kind of a side thing you were doing on the side. This could be a new location, a new home, a new job, a new relationship, a new way of treating your body, a new health regimen, a new way of eating, a new way of exercising, something like that. So this could also be new goals that you have for the future that you are willing to actually do the work on to get this thing going and started. So let me pick more on that. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. Resilience. Don't give up on this idea or this thing that you want to do or this thing you want to start. Don't give up on it. Stay resilient with it. It will grow. It won't be a wasted effort. If it was a wasted effort, you wouldn't even get the Ace of Pentacles here at all. Let's see. Let me pick one from here. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles and resilience. Nice. Yeah, I feel like you have been adaptable and brilliant with how to adjust to changing circumstances, especially with work or money or providing for yourself. I feel like maybe you hit a really difficult time with it, or a frustrating time with it, where the ideas weren't coming, or you needed to switch your perception of something, and it looks as though you did it. So You have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new way of making money, a new location, a new home, a new relationship. You know more than me what this has to do with. I am getting something about survival in here, though, with like money, needing to pay the rent, all of that stuff. And you have been extremely creative, adaptable, and resilient and brilliant in using your mind to come up with solutions to problems. And it looks as though you already started something, but right now it's kind of delayed or confused. Don't give up on it, because you have resilience. And this could even be with a budding new relationship or something. Don't give up on this. If you feel very strongly to start something new, then you just need to be brave and do it like the fool. But don't give up. Keep on going. It will be worth it. Your resilience will pay off. You have already been very resilient in the past, but you will continue to be resilient in the future as well. And something makes it. Then you have renewal, the mercurial soul. So you definitely have the imagination, the ideas, the imagination. You are able to shift your perspective using logic and intuition to receive answers, solutions, ideas to any problems that you face. You feel renewed. You feel like things are finally moving, or things are improving, or you definitely see your role to play or what you need to do. And utilizing your brilliant ideas will pay off. And I am getting something about you do need change right now, whether it's a short little trip away for the weekend or to go experience a new location, even if it's just for a day, just to bring fresh new energy in. You might want to visit a creek or a body of water, or to spend some time in nature as well. That will help you to receive ideas. And it could be that somebody out there is thinking of buying a home or land. If that's the case, it will be near water. Either it'll have a creek on the property or near it. You may have wondered whether you would actually be able to get this house or this land in the past, but it looks as though if you're resilient and you keep on coming up with ideas or changing your mindset on things, it looks as though it's very possible to manifest it or to purchase it. So right now, everyone's been getting this in this exact position. It brings me a lot of happiness to think that so many people are feeling much more positive and hopeful right now, or are seeing light at the end of the tunnel, or hope for the future, or see things getting better, feeling better. Having hope and faith in the future, focusing on the things that truly matter to you, or that are the most important to you, rather than being distracted by extra things. To realize you are being guided, you will receive signs, and you are being looked out after, and you are connected. So I also, in this, I'm seeing brilliant ideas as well. So let me pick something to go with that. Tell me more about the star. Wow. The creator of this deck, this is the Arthur Rackham Oracle. I just love this oracle, but the creator of this deck has a very broad vocabulary, and there are even words in this deck that I do not recognize at all. I'm not even sure how to pronounce this. Afflatus, your divine calling. And look, this is a very leonine type of energy here. It's a beautiful fairy surrounded by admirers that feel drawn to her. This has to do with your divine calling. Maybe you feel like you are actually doing something about your life's purpose, or you feel like whatever this new thing is that you are taking a risk on, it feels much more along the lines of a calling to you than what you have been doing before that. And you might be receiving clarity on what exactly is your calling, and it may not be what you think. I would recommend being an astrologer. I would recommend you look at your North Node in your chart and see where it is. That'll give you a clearer idea of what your calling is or what you're supposed to be doing with yourself. But really, it's just a feeling that you're doing something meaningful, or that you are able to do something meaningful, or that you are finally able to shine, because the star can also have to do with fame or being recognized. And that seems to be what's happening in this divine calling card. With the fairy in the middle, it looks as though you are being recognized, or you are realizing that you're extra special, or it's okay to be extra special. It's okay for people to admire you or to be recognized for your talents and gifts. And this could also just be a feeling that your meaning in your life is expanding. You're feeling more meaning in your life, or you're feeling more hopeful about things for the future. Okay. So in your surroundings, you've had to plod along. If you have needed help, it seems as though you've received it. You've received help. Other people want to help you manifest this. You may have been working on patience when it comes to seeing things unfold in your life or seeing things manifest. The earth plane is always the slowest when it comes to time frames, because things take time. Physical manifestation takes time. But it seems as though you are able to receive help or assistance, or you see things growing slowly but surely in your surroundings. You may also feel called to learn a new trade or to learn new skills that can help you with manifestation in the future. This may also have to do with farming or with plants or animals, working with land, real estate, possibly even buying land. This could also be a person who comes in who almost feels like a student. Maybe you possess certain skills that somebody would like to learn more about, and so you are mentoring somebody, or you're sharing skills with someone who is very interested in learning what you know. And in exchange for the knowledge, they are helping you with getting certain things done. This could also be the house sitter for someone, or somebody who can help keep your existing life running while you temporarily go with something new to look into something further, or possibly even to travel. So this could be a Virgo in your life. Do I need to pick anything more on that? Let's see. Also, with taking care of details, in order to prep up things to be fully functioning so that you can actually take time out and it'll still be there while you're away. You may want to straighten up your house or let go of possessions you no longer need or use. Hang in there. Yeah, hang in there. Earlier you had resilience, right? Where is it? Resilience. And now you have perseverance, hanging on at the edge. It's okay to believe that things will manifest. Whatever it is that you're being resilient about, whatever it is that you're persevering with, whatever it is that you're being extremely patient with. And I think you got something like that in your best possible outcome, right? That involved waiting. Right now, you are kind of waiting. It will pay off. It will pay off. It might be a challenge for you this month because you feel like if this thing doesn't work out, you might end up losing money, losing time, losing things that you need right now. You're hoping your best that things will work out because it seems very precarious right now in a certain way where it needs to work out in a timely fashion at some point. Otherwise, you may be feeling like things might be doomed if they don't work out. You're hanging on and trying to persevere until you see something happen. You can trust and have faith that the patience will pay off and that you will not fall off the roof. So, your fear and your hope is for major change. And this also has to do with your divine calling. You feel very drawn to do something meaningful with your life right now, or to follow what feels meaningful to you instead of wasting your time or feeling like you're not living your life or things have become too mundane or too predictable. But it looks as though you are awakening, or your fear and your hope are about awakening. You don't want to become completely overwhelmed with all of this, or you may discover some things about yourself that is a double-edged sword. You know, every talent that we have, we can also see how if it is flipped, it can become a problem. Everything, it has its dual nature to it. So even though this is the judgment card, do not have negative judgments about yourself. Simply assess your life. You can, I'm getting a sense of being overwhelmed because when things do change, they're going to change dramatically, and it's sometimes hard to, what am I trying to say? It's hard to find the words for it, for what I'm getting. It's like, it's all happening at once instead of in a timely fashion that is spread out, and so it may feel a little bit overwhelming when things do change. It's like things are changing at a trickle right now, but at a certain point it's going to hit the floodgates and start flooding. You may be looking at things from the past or aspects of yourself that you would like to change. But again, don't be hard on yourself. Try to pace yourself with this. And you might feel bombarded for a few days there. But it's going to be okay. Whatever is not meant to be in your life is going to fall away, and the things that are meant to be in your life are going to become much more obvious. And so remember to rest and take time out to meditate, to do whatever. I'm getting you need grounding through this. Maybe go for walks, do yoga, stretch, take a bath, do something to ground yourself in your body. So your general outcome is the Six of Wands. So it looks as though you are going to win, or you will prevail, or you will reach your destination or your goal. What you are striving for will happen, and you will have success with this. You've done the work, you've tried hard, and you've been patient, and because of this it pays off, and you reach your goal. So let me pick a little bit more on that. Tell me more about the Six of Wands. past lives. That's an odd combo right there. You prevail with old lessons, and you are starting to fully realize that you are embodying what you want to embody. You are doing what you want to do. Let me pull one from here. Ah, yes, very nice, very leonine here, you guys. I feel like this is a huge breakthrough for you in a way that is hard for you to describe because it has to do with past lifetimes. This might even be some kind of calling that you have worked on in past lifetimes that seems to be coming about this lifetime in a more successful manner than back then, or something from the past is being brought forward and able to manifest fully now. So you have the Six of Wands, success, victory. You reach your destination or your goals. You accomplish what you set out to do. You feel like a winner. With it, you have first came past lives. This might even have to do with a relationship, you guys, because there are two people in this card. And they seem like a feminine and a masculine, but it's kind of hard to tell. Then you had embody. And then you have fortification, arrayed in confidence. This is very Leo card right there. You are doing really well. And this is your general outcome. It's like you're walking with more confidence. You feel whole as a person. You feel like you are embodying yourself to your fullest. You feel sure of yourself. You feel completely in your own skin. You feel confident. You feel like you are able to do what you set out to do. You are finally able to fully express yourself the way that you want to. And this could also be, if this has to do with a relationship, this person that comes into your life or that you're involved with feels like a winner because you are such an amazing, strong, creative, warm-hearted person that fully expresses yourself from your heart with no reservations, but also you walk with confidence and with boundaries as well. You're a catch, let's put it that way. This might be even somebody that you are calling in that shows these qualities: very confident, very creative, able to manifest, walks with a certain amount of accomplishment. They're a catch. They fully believe in their own abilities. It may be that both of you are like this, or both of this bring this out in each other. You guys have known each other for many, many past lifetimes. This could even be a twin flame, I suppose. It's definitely a soulmate for sure. And this could also be a partner in crime, a best friend, a business partner. But since you had the Ace of Cups in your instincts, I'm feeling that for a bunch of you, this could be a relationship too, like a romantic relationship. But I'm also getting something about how you have always had this talent or this ability or this star-like quality to you. Maybe in certain past lifetimes you still had that and expressed that to the best of your ability, but there may have been certain things that you weren't able to express all the way, in which case it looks as though this lifetime you are able to express it all the way, or to finally accomplish it completely on whatever your calling was. or your talents are, or what you feel drawn to do with your life. Okay, hopefully that made sense for someone or helped in some way, and I will pick one last message for you and then I'll let you go. If you're interested in getting a private reading with me, my email is in the description box down below. I charge $1 a minute, and people get to pick how long they want their readings to be for. I'm also probably going to be coming out with check-ins on all the 12 signs in the middle of the month, sometime around Valentine's Day. So let me see, anything else you want Leos to know? Ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support that you need. This is reminding me of your Knight of Pentacles that was in your surroundings. It's okay to ask for help and to receive it. And let me pick one more. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Wow, that's pretty profound. Miracles and blessings. Appreciating the little things. Having wonder in the little things in life. Paying attention. Or could be saying ask. Ask for help. Ask for miracles and blessings because you will receive it. So much luck to you. Wish you all the best, and I'll see you guys soon. You may want to check out the dailies if you haven't already. I'm waiting until I'm done with all of the generals before I start them back up again, but I should be done by tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye.